This place brings back memories. I sure am glad I found you.
Checking. Name. Done. Goodbye.
Possible with it. My pleasure. Well chosen. Come back, Susan. We need the challenge.
I have no idea why that much heavy did not drop, but whatever. At least I was able to get 2 rockets off. That damage is horrible, but why heavy didn't drop is beyond me. So, does anyone know why ammo did not spawn at all for me there? Cause that's kinda weird. Alright, so what is there to talk about on this channel? What's this link? Does it have a subject to talk about? But I shot at the Vandal and he just did not die. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So this is... What the hell? So guys, I'll be honest, the number one thing that pisses me off, like, issue in humanity, is, like, animal abuse. Like, to me, when people talk about wars or whatever, they're like, oh, the children are the most innocent. I'm like, no, the animals are the most innocent. Because those children, they could grow up to be monsters, war criminals, but the animals, they're never gonna hurt a soul. That's it. And yes, children are innocent, of course. And killing children is bad, but to me killing animals is worse, because they have the most innocent souls in all of us. And in most religions, all animals are going to heaven, just because their mind looks differently from us. But it's just like the natural instinct, like, when a lion kills, he's not killing for fun, he's killing for food. When a shark kills, he's just going to feed humans. When we kill, sometimes it's self-defense, but sometimes it's to get power, for money, for greed, for revenge, and some people even kill for fun. So to me, that's why animal abuse is just the worst thing. And second off, why would you even want to abuse animals? It's like, same as humans, like, why do you get the joy of seeing someone or something suffer? Like, what's the fun in it? Oh, great. Now once because the run where I got a bunch of heavy, I'm gonna miss one. But like, to me animals are just the most precious creatures. Like, I went to a zoo a few months ago, and I saw... He just walked right out of it. I don't get it. But I went to... Jeez. And look at all the heavy. He just walks right... But like, I went to like a zoo a few months ago, and I saw some animals, and they were the most beautiful things I've ever seen. Like, forget the baddies, bro. When you see an animal, bro, that's just a whole nother thing, bro. And how somebody could harm them is just beyond me, bro. Which it really is. But talk about a wonderful creation, bro. Walking out of my bonds, but to me, like, animal abuse is like the one thing, like, I don't mess with. Like, I don't care who or what you are. Like, if you abuse animals, like, I don't want to be your friend anymore. About 30 minutes. Oh my. I'll be honest, what Disney did with Star Wars is really messed up, dude. Like, bringing back Palpatine just so Rey could kill him is just like the ultimate hell for Darth Vader. Like, make your own villain. Like, essentially, Anakin Skywalker, the Chosen, the main character, she just got rid of him and just undid it. And the thing is, people say, oh, why does the Chosen one have to be a male, blah, blah, blah. Well, you can apply the same thing for female. Why does it have to be female? And here's why it's a male, because the person who originally made it was a male. Like, when I make a story, the main character is a male, so I've noticed when females make a story, usually the main character is a female, like, and there's nothing wrong with that. For people to say that something is just beyond me. It's like, if you made it, like, all sexist and anti-female and stuff or whatever, okay, yeah, that's one thing. But if you're making the main character a male because he's a male, there's, like, nothing wrong with that. If you think about it, throughout history, like, all the main people were males, like, World War II, all the leaders males, the prophets, all of them males. So yeah, and people hating on the prequels is just beyond me. Like, the prequels were good, like, I don't know what type of elitist views people have to hate on them. They were, like, amazing. It's like, you might have liked the original trilogy more, but to say they sucked is crazy. It's like saying Vault the Glass sucks because Wrath of the Machine exists. It's like, well, you might like, or vice versa, it's like, you might like VOG, you might like Wrath more than the other, that's fine. But to say the other one sucks, and then to make something like the sequels come out because of it is beyond me. And that's like liking Wrath of the Machine more than Vault of Glass, so then you get D2 instead. Oh, force the last spawn of this one, okay. Bro, I was right. See, I was right there and it just disappeared from my view. Haha, challenge mode strat. Dude, I literally did not move and it just fell away. And that wasn't the best damage, I ain't gonna lie, so it choked. But what else is there to talk about? But, yeah, like I've been going on a Star Wars kick, I don't know why. It's sort of those things that you just come back to from time to time. And to me, that's sort of what made Star Wars great, is it's one of those things where you can always come back to it. And what I liked was, like, they make it all political, like, this is a story, this isn't the time to get, like, all political or whatever. Not a means to push a political agenda. But that's the best way to push political agenda through entertainment. Because entertainment is what we go to escape our daily lives, the struggles of reality, the struggles of work, politics in a way. And if you can get your political message in entertainment, boom, you're subconsciously importing the narrative into their heads. However, I'm glad with Star Wars is people saw what happened and reacted to it. But distracting the people from actual issues via entertainment, then programming your political message is the best. I want to jump off the bridge. Is the best way to get them to agree with your ideals, which is what I aspire to do. And hey, before you say, "Oh, Zach, you can't be a dictator," blah blah blah. All the other time it's still it, and a lot of good people in history have been dictators. So yeah, you gotta have to ask that. Alright guys, give me a minute. I'm gonna go use the bathroom. Oh boy, oh boy. Yo, I am back. What is up, guys? So how do I get more heavy ammo to spawn in the middle? Like, anyone have any idea on what to do? Like, there's 4 of you. And anyways, yeah, man. And the thing is it really possible to fully not be political? Because it's like the CEO of like a company could decide, you know what, in the business, no politics. But he himself is a human being and has political takes. So if he says something that might influence the way people perceive the company. Like, I can make a company dedicated to story, but we all know I have political takes. And I might go on the internet and spew this or that. So you have to ask that out too. Like, is it really impossible? And to me, the solution is to separate the person from the company. Like, let's say I decide to be a movie writer. Don't get politics involved in my movie, unless I say this is a political movie. And then on my own, I can say, oh, here's my political belief on XYZ, here's who I want in office. I'm picking up the bombs, dude. This is what I can't stand about this game, bro. It's just not listening, dude. Like, yeah, that's the best thing I'd say you could do to avoid it, really. And then, of course, people might boycott it. Like, I might say, I prefer politician X. And people say, well, we're no longer watching Rap's movie. That's like, it is what it is. But if you start to bring the politics into the business, then that's where the issue comes in. And it could also be the agenda, like the feminist agenda, the anti-white agenda, the replacement theory, which is real, by the way. Anyone who says, no, that is not real, is an idiot. Have you ever seen a 2-white couple, like a fully white couple on the internet? Lately, no, because they're gone. Oh, I don't know how that hit, but okay, yeah, I'm not gonna... And the thing is, a lot with religion, bro, a lot of people confuse the community with the religion. For example, Islam, in my opinion, is the best religion, but it has the worst people I've ever met. Some of the worst people I've ever met have actually been Muslims. Have actually been Muslims, yet it's one of the best religions I've ever seen. And to me, that's like what I just can't stand. And then people say, oh, if you criticize the Ummah, you're anti-Islam. It's like, no, I'm criticizing the Ummah because I want a better belief on my religion. And I want people to just be good people. Like, if somebody says, oh, I'm doing X, Y, D, and it's wrong, I'm going to criticize them, whether they're Muslim or not. And then as Muslims, you have to look out for your Muslim brothers and sisters. So it might be more hard on you, to top it all off, you're also doing it in our name, which adds another reason. It's like, if you want to do one bad thing, okay, that's bad, but then you say, oh, I'm doing it in the name of XYD, then it makes it worse. Huh? I think I realized I have to just risk my life and go up there and just kill the ad. Hey, new viewer. And another thing when people do knowledge is, another thing I'll talk about is memorization. Like, you can have like a oh my god, I need special. Please grant me special. But it's like, when people do research, they say, oh yeah, look at, I read this 1,000 page book. I'm like, Okay, that's cool, but how much of it do you remember? Like, you have to remember what you said, like, for example, just great, right when I have good ammo, so at least I got special. It's like, you can read like a 10,000 page book, filled with all this knowledge. I'm like, that's great, that's wonderful, but how much of it do you remember? It's like sometimes I'm watching documentaries and then I fade out and I'm like, 20 minutes have passed by and I don't remember nothing. Because it's like, you can view it, which is good, but it's like, how much of it do you remember? It shows how much you learned. Like in the hour, how much... So it's like, let's say a documentary has 10 fun facts. How much of those fun facts can you memorize? And even if you remember none, it's subconsciously stored in your brain, which means it's there. And that's when you'll have one of those, oh, I remembered moments. And if not, at least you're making an effort. And to me, making an effort is the first step. Damn, my viewer count just went down. I'll have to check my phone after this run, because that should be real count. Probably have like no viewers. That sucks, you gotta do what you do to make a night. Every great commentator, Nick Fuentes, Charlie Kirk, Benny Johnson, they all started with 0 viewers. Look at them now. And they all said great and wonderful things. Do. Oh, he jumped on oh shoot. Hit that. Bro. Yeah, I'm also developing a theory philosophy which I plan to show to the world one day. I'm in the writing stage, so I of course gotta fix my grammar. But, you know, it can't be a Zap essay without bad grammar. Like, come on, like, what type of logic is this? Oh, okay. Guys, I'm sorry. Hey, Vosick, do you think you can be a homie and let me solo you, bro? Like, look at this wisdom I'm speaking, homie. Hey, what's that? Oh, you want the viewers to leave a comment in order to be soloed. Okay, got it. Speak more wisdom and have viewers engage with you. Cause you're right, Vosick, I am the best YouTuber I know. You know what, well now people ask me who's your favorite YouTuber, I'm gonna say me, cause I'm a YouTuber if you think about it. I mean, so are you. Oh shoot. Oh, okay, that's a good spot. Okay, last time you missed that. Oh. Okay, well at least I got a chance to practice. That's what I'm proud about. And see guys, that's how life is. It's about slow making practice. Okay, now it's time to check my real viewer count. Yeah, I think I just gotta get faster at shooting my rockets. Oh wow, I actually do have 6 viewers, nice. Yo, for those viewers that aren't subscribed, could you please subscribe to see more content like this one? And could you guys also like show me some support, like say hello Val, hi Val, I feel kinda sad and miserable. But what other things, or maybe, wait, maybe you guys aren't Destiny players and you're watching my commentary. If that's the case, please tell me what your thoughts is about my commentary. Okay, that's a horrible name. And if you're Destiny players, then give me some advice for Silver Vosick. Or just say, hey, what's up, Zach? Like, another thing is, like, people are, like, too cowardice. Like, when people say oppression is a choice, to me, I think on an individual scale, no, it's not a choice. But on a whole scale, yes, it is a choice. Because the people have the power to overthrow the government. Oh, if the people unite, we can defeat them, right? But the issue is people are too cowardly to stand up, or they want to be oppressed. It's like you take 1 million citizens, and only 10,000 of them don't want to be oppressed. Individually, it's not their fault. But what about the other 990,000? It is their fault. The thing is that people are just so uncoordinated, because it's also about smarts. Like, the government knows how to organize a military and to run things smoothly and properly. The people don't. And the other thing is that people are too cowardly. Because, like, even for a minute, if all of a sudden everybody realized they were oppressed and didn't want to be oppressed, well, they'd still be too scared, which is honestly a vast majority of people. Even if they weren't scared, they don't know how to run things properly or smoothly. So that's honestly another big reason why, though. One that people seem to forget. So the big reason is being blind, being too scared, or not being organized and knowing how to start a revolution. Which is why in order to gain proper power, to stop, you get into the government and work from within. Like, how did the USSR collapse? Did the citizens revolt and go against it? No. Gorbachev, he went from within and made policies which practically led to the Soviet Union's collapse. Why did I lose all my viewers over that? Was there 1 viewer remaining? Did I say something bad? If so, please let me know what it is. I appreciate it. Or did they see me fail at Vosick and now they're embarrassed of me? Looney Tunes, where are you? You got some work to do. Oh shoot, I have to kill Crota. I have that Crota checkpoint. Yeah, I'll do that. Well, I spent 15 minutes. I spent like half an hour at Vosick. That's not too bad, honestly. GG's for me. I'm gonna kill Crota. Do any of you guys want to talk? What else is there that I can talk about? So yeah, that's to me like why oppression exists. Just because the people are too scared. And honestly, all those pisses me off because on an individual scale, the person can see the matrix, the confines that he's in, but he can't escape it. And before you say, oh, that's you're going Andrew Tate by mentioning the matrix, no. despite him being bad, and yes, I don't like it anymore, he gave us good terminology to use the Matrix. Like, that's good terminology that people need to use. So, you may disagree with him, but you can't deny that he gave us good terminology to use. And you do, in fact, need to escape the Matrix. Where you let me touch your soul forever. Can you feel me walking for you forever? Another thing is music. I know this is like a time machine, so it's like we go through songs, we listen to this song and then we go to another song, that song, but we listen to it for periods in our life. Like, for example, Stereo Love is a song that I listen to multiple times a day during a part of my senior year. I discovered it around October. I don't know if it was before or during, but around October I was listening to it. I listened to all of November, all of December, and going into 2025. And then I sort of stopped, ironically a little bit before I got added back to the solo server. And now whenever I go to listen to it, it takes me back to that time. Especially considering exactly a year ago I was vibing to it every day. So to me, it's like music is like a guitar machine. Which is why, if you listen to a song during a hard part of during a time of your life, it might be hard to go and listen to it again for nostalgia. Like back then in October 24, I could listen to Stereo Love, no thoughts, no nothing, just enjoying the song. But now when I do, it gives me nostalgia. And that's the thing. And it doesn't have to be that. Maybe it could be like after a tragedy happened, like, bro, why does the server do that? Like, maybe after your friend died, you listen to Don't Turn Around by Ace of Base, and after a few months you stop listening to it, but then a year later you're like, I want to listen to it again, but guess what, it brings back those bad memories. Obviously for me, senior year was not bad memories, it's just nostalgia. But still, my point still stands. Did that, like, super not register? It did not register my super. That's dumb. That is dumb. But to me, that's like the power of music, because it's like, it takes you back to time. Like me, like I miss a year ago when I could listen to it without feeling nostalgia, but now when I do, I remember like, oh, back when I was a senior in high school. And the same thing applies to the song Hunter Moon, except that came near the end in April or May. And I'll be honest, April and May was probably the best time of this year though. I was like great in the solo server, I had all these friends, my Destiny skill was good, and on top of it all, high school was good. Like, everything in my friends was perfect. Like, we all fit in perfectly together. And it still wasn't over. Like, I knew this person, I knew that person. We're just like, everything had fallen in together, everything was in order. I was with some of the best people I've ever met, who I won't see again and I'll miss. And I was listening to Hunter's Moon at the time, so I'd be like, man, it's perfect. I know these people perfectly like the back of my hand. We're like close. We have years of memories and friendships and inside jokes. I'm in the solo server, and I still got time. And now when I go listen to it again, it just, I feel like a small pain in my ribs. Like, all the nostalgia for what high school once was, all my friends, and then nostalgia for the innocence of when I liked the solo server. But the thing in life is you have to move on. In life we carry pains because nothing will last forever. No friendship, no routine will last forever. Eventually it will fade, and you have to be willing to let go of that pain and to move on. The thing is, the music, they'll take you back. It's like your partner. One of you will outlive the other, and you don't go your whole life with your spouse because you meet them at some point in your life. Even though it's like, oh, I met Wife at 17, I remember so young. Well, that was 17 years without her. And what about those that meet you later? Your parents, eventually they'll go. So it was a good talk with you guys. Leave a comment letting me know what you think. And I will see you guys tomorrow.